I am the one with under your shit. How does it go? I am the one.
I am the one hiding under your bed.
Okay, you do it.
Teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red.
Okay, I don't know where that started.
No. Go back to the wall. Go back to the wall.
Brosplay.
I am the one hiding under your bed.
Teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red.
This is Bloodborne. No, it's not. This is Dark Souls.
This is Dark Souls 3. This is Dark Souls 3. Everybody dream of the Dark Souls 3.
Everybody scream for Dark Souls 3. Come on.
Scream. Everybody scream. Everybody scream for the Dark Souls 3.
That's a sick hood. It's actually pretty cool now that you're wearing it.
Yeah, it's cool from this side, but the way that it sits, it doesn't sit on the
Looks
neck.
like your head got cut off.
It bugs me. It kind of looks like that thing from Wild Wild West with the magnetic neck piece that attracts the saw blade.
Oh my god, I forgot about that scene. Wow, you got a long rake, dude.
A gardening tool and also a name for an immoral pleasure seeker. What is a hoe? No, the answer is what is a rake?
They teach you that at your Harvard school? I'm pretty sure that's what he says to him. Just openly beaks him.
So this is okay. Loretta's bone. Loretta's bone.
Is that like Rosetta Stone, but for zombie speak?
Well, I decided to say it like a sixth song, but you didn't get it because you're not cool.
No, I do not know sixth, seventh?
Dude, sixth is the sixth band that I have ever been into.
That's not true at all.
It's probably the sixth.
No, it's not. That's like the 100th band.
Woo!
If you go, wow, that was intense. If you go all the way back to the days of the Moffats.
Oh my god, dude, the Moffats are actually good.
You were into the Moffats.
My heart goes boom boom pow. They're actually a rockin' band. It's weird. Right now I'm not into music at all.
No?
Like seriously not at all. And the thing is, it's because I don't have anything to do while listening to music anymore. I don't do any visual, I don't do any graphic design. I don't listen to music while playing video games.
And you can't really listen to music when you're like editing an episode or listening to something.
No, everything requires the Ashen Estus flask. So this lady is really cool. She's one of the very few, if not the only, regular enemies in Souls games that talks.
Oh, is that her talking?
Yeah, she says a couple of things. She says like remove the bastard's curse.
Oh,
why did that get so quiet? That was weird. She also says like, "Come to me."
So she's a unique enemy?
No. There's many of her.
Really?
Yes.
It's kind of a cool enemy. Her magic bolts are kind of bizarre. Those like black clouds.
Yes. I don't know what they do. They curse me or something.
Well, it's just cool that they follow you, but they don't follow you 100%. That looked really painful, actually.
Yeah. They have a low turning radius, so I can like dodge it, but it has a certain amount of time that it stays out for, so it's gonna come back around. Oh, it got attracted to a dead body.
So I guess it just goes for a character model of some sort.
I guess so.
Does she harm herself at all when she does that?
Maybe. It's plausible.
Pillaged corpse. Is that what it says every time?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm just not paying attention.
And the winner gets to rape, pillage, and burn the neighboring
nearby villages.
Oh man, Meatballs is such a solid movie.
It is. It's such a. I mean, it's definitely aged. You can tell. Like there's one scene where Larry calls Spaz a homo for pulling his pants off. And it's just the way he says it. He's like, oh, "Are you a homo or what?" And it just kind of changed the tone for me all of a sudden. Because it's like there's some scenes in old sitcoms, like you watch Friends or something like that.
Yeah.
And there's just jokes that are sort of exposed because they're in a new era. And yeah, those exist. But otherwise, I would say that's like one of the best family movies that Bill Murray's done.
Oh, it's phenomenal. You're Woody the Wabbit. I'm Woody the Wabbit. You're the Woody the Wabbit, the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, the winner.
He has such a passion. That one scene where he's slamming the logs. And
just doesn't matter. Even if we win,
It's one of those scenes where he's just such a genuinely funny person that his character was Bill Murray. He didn't really have to do anything.
I forgot about those guys.
What the hell is that?
It is a amalgamation of many dead corpses mashed together and then kept in a cage.
Yeah, but why would hitting the cage harm the zombies?
That's an interesting point. I want to point this out. So this is a glitch. This is something they just forgot to take out. See how
so they should be dark.
They should be dark. But this just demonstrates how part of this, like, see, these are supposed to be that color. See how they're the same color?
Yeah, okay.
This is actually, to me, a demonstration of how much passion they had for the environmental immersion. They didn't just leave the lighting effect and walk away. They actually had to color the boxes a specific color along with the lighting engine.
It's true.
And that to me is actually more impressive.
That's amazing how much of a difference there is.
Yeah. It's a bug, and some people would say, like, oh, they fucked up. But to me, it actually demonstrates how important artists are.
Yes, but it also would be possible to notice that without them fucking up.
Yeah, just
right. Like
to me, it just
it's true.
Reminds me. It's like it's kind of like
it's a quirk.
It's an editor's job. Fuck, I forgot about those guys. We'll go upstairs. It's an editor's job to for you to not notice them, right?
Yeah, the best editor goes completely unnoticed.
Same with visual effects. There's a great video by Freddie Wong called "Why Visual Effects Suck But They Don't," and it's about how, like, you think they suck because those are the ones you notice. The Life of Pi, almost entirely green screen room. There's almost no real backgrounds in that show.
You mean that wasn't an actual tiger?
No.
Oh.
But that guy's name really is Piscine. So
really,
that makes you happy. Not the actor.
Oh, the character's name.
The character, yeah.
I haven't even seen the movie. I haven't read the book.
You haven't seen the movie?
No, I just know there's a tiger.
Oh, dude! It's one of those movies where you're like, how could they fill up an entire movie and make it interesting, and the entire thing's about a kid on a raft with a tiger. But
yeah,
it's surprisingly interesting.
I watched Buried, so
this is way better. This is
I
like
could kind of be kept through.
This has a lot more interesting stuff in it. Like,
have you seen Buried?
No.
You don't know what it's about. You just would be too terrified to be stuck in a coffin.
Yeah, I couldn't possibly watch that.
Well, and then a snake comes in. Spoilers.
What? How does a snake get in there?
Well, he's in a crappy wooden box in the desert. Shit just happens.
Why would a snake get in there?
Snakes burrow dens, man. Like, have you ever seen a snake hole?
Oh, I guess the heat of his body, too. They can taste heat with their tongue.
Yeah, well, and if they find a cavity, anything could be in that cavity. Insects, you know, big fleshy human.
All right. I'll let that go.
But imagine being in a coffin, like a large coffin, like the type of box you would put a coffin in to transport it internationally. Imagine being in that size box with a poisonous snake.
Yeah.
Underground.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I just let him bite me. You're like, fucking, like, in the neck. Let's go. I'm done with this life.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
It's one of those things. Yeah, if you had a gun down there, you'd probably think about it.
Not think about it. Wouldn't even hesitate.
Well, I'd probably try and take the gun and shoot my way out.
Holy
I feel like that wouldn't work too well, but that would be my strategy still.
One of those guys just died?
Did you hear that lady?
Yeah, it was the lady up top.
Oh, she's throwing those bolts down at you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man. Oh, man. Here we are.
Oh, nice.
Holy fuck. Okay. That's the only reason why I progressed. If I was playing for the first time, I would have gone back.
Where you knew exactly where this was.
I knew exactly.
Nice.
Exactly, brother.
Are we going home?
We going home. Boo.
So, not that you thought I was in danger today, but I made it safely through today. I supervised a drill rig today, and we drilled 4 holes in a Union Gas Junction station.
Union Gas Junction Station.
So that's the station where the Trans-Canada pipeline brings in natural gas, and then it goes to a station to be distributed to the town.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we had 2 guys that were on site exclusively to guide us such that we weren't drilling through the natural gas pipelines.
Fuck, that's terrifying.
Yeah, well, when you do a safety meeting on a normal day, you're working in a farm field, and you're just like, oh, okay, here's all the safety stuff, here's all your PPE you gotta wear, blah, 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 blah. But on a day like this, you gotta make some really specific remarks, like, if something seems weird, if you feel uncomfortable, stop. You know, if you hear something metallic, stop.
Jesus Christ.
Stuff that stuff you don't normally have to say, but at the end of the day, it's all really routine. Like, they know where it is. It's all painted on the ground. You just stay away from it. But yeah, it's always in the back of your mind. So I made it. I'm safe.
Yeah, I don't know if I want you to tell me about that stuff, because I appreciate the confidence in telling me. Like I was like, don't tell Derek that I bought ATV Off-Road Fury today, because then he'll want to play it, and I've already set up Dark Souls 3. Like, I don't want to set up the PS2, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna show him that I bought it, because I'm confident that if he asks, I'll be like, oh, brother.
I did it. I bought it.
I brought 1, 2, and 3. Man, I got a fucking crazy haul today. I can't believe. How many games is that? Is that 9? I got 9 games for like
one of them
$30.
That's a pretty sweet deal. When you can buy a game for $1, it's kind of hard to justify not buying it.
Bad Company 2. I'm being invaded. I'm being invaded by Holy Knight Hodrick. I'm being invaded.
Hodrick? Who is Hodrick?
I've never fought Hodrick before. I don't know. Oh, shit.
No. Wait, what's that name from, Hodrick?
Well, the only one I know is Podrick.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
He calls him Pod.
And he's the knight.
Pod. He's the squire.
The squire, right. That's he's the squire
Game of Thrones.
What's her name?
Brienne of Tarth.
Hmm.
So this is
This is a person.
No, because we.
Oh, right, we're offline.
I unplugged the thing. For some reason, there were servers that were being like updated or something. While we were trying to play, so I unplugged the Ethernet. So
yeah,
this is like I don't really know what these are. Like, I don't know what causes these. He's got fire too. Oh no, he's a pyromancer. He just used something like, because with pyromancers they can do certain things to like increase their resistance to fire and shit like that.
Oh, you doing less damage now?
It might be. He's also got an Estus flask because he's also a hunter.
You're not a hunter, bro.
Sorry, he's also an adventurer.
Is that what they're called in this?
I don't know.
Well, he's just an undead. Don't all the undead have Estus
Oh,
flasks?
yes, undead. Yes, that's it. Because it's an undead charm.
Ooh. See, I always feel like your magic balls are the most powerful move you have.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of are because they're ranged, but you do way more damage with your melee.
Do I? I haven't been looking.
Well, you do more damage per second. Like, you do less per hit, but you can deal way more with your melee if they're not, like, mashing you.
Do I have 2 Ashen Estus? Oh, I just didn't use very many. Interesting. I just got a Vertebra Shackle. So this game has Covenants, I think they're called. They're essentially exclusive clubs you can join. To get yourself some special shit. I don't really know what they all do. I'm not really interested. But a lot of it has to do with PvP.
There's PvP?
Yeah.
Well, other than one-on-one?
It's fucking intense. Yeah, there's there's the Blue Sentinels, there's the Sunlight, the Warriors of Sunlight, there's the Mound Makers. The Mound Makers, unfortunately, do not plow mound.
Yeah, what the fuck did she hit you with? A Bible? She just hit you with her spell book.
Yep.
She mollywopped you.
It did a fucking crate. You noticing how little my Estus flasks do?
Because that hasn't changed, even though your health has gone up.
Yep. I've got more.
Blood
This is not going well for Mitch.
Isn't there a song like that?
What's that?
It's like blood loss on the back of my failing heart.
What?
No.
That sounds horrifying.
No, it's a Demon Hunter song I'm thinking of.
Oh.
I'm just
collapsing in on itself.
I like how Demon Hunter has a major variation from their most intense to their least intense music. Like, they have some music that reminds me of some, like, Breaking Benjamin type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they have some music that reminds me of Lamb of God's most intense music.
That's probably a compliment in their eyes. Lamb of God. Sorry. Very, very focused. This game is...
On the big lady?
Yeah.
You should go to that bonfire, bro. You got no flasks. You got no health. You got no mana. You got no friends. You got nothing to go on.
Hey, I got friends.
So let's go home.
I got one of my best friends right next to me.
Yeah, your best friend, dude.
He can't play, so that doesn't really help anybody. But
I'm here for emotional support.
aw, That's actually a pretty reasonable thing to say playing this game, because it's...
Yeah, seriously, you need someone to hold your hand.
There's definitely times where I put this game down because I just can't handle it.
And you know what? I want my friend to hold my hand, not the fucking game!
Wow.
Sorry, that was a commentary. I don't know where that came from.
It came from hanging out with me too often.
It just exploded out of me.
Because I just cannot let that shit go, man. It's
true.
crazy, especially when a game, like... I'm playing MGS3 and MGS5 at the same time. MGS3 explains things through conversations on your radio, but you can skip all of it. At the same time, if you skip all of it, you're actually going to miss out on a lot. Whereas MGS5, at every fucking step, tells you what things are. It actually repeats things, too. It'll teach you how to do things that you're doing. Like, I was climbing... Have you heard of crack climbing?
No, definitely not.
It's this thing people do where they put their hands and feet in like a crack, and like this is a real life thing.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
They have so much arm strength that they pull out with their arms, and they're able to climb up the crack.
You also need hand strength, though, don't you?
Oh, you need fucking all strengths.
Because I'm pretty sure you have to put your hand in there and then just like wedge it in, essentially, by like. What just happened?
You look down at the exact perfect spot.
They just got speared?
Yep. Woo! I got speared.
From where?
From all the way up there. Oh.
Who is doing that?
Sorry, he was not so. I didn't know he was able to hit me from here. We're gonna go and check it out with my handy dandy binocs.
Binoculars.
How do I use this?
So he's up in that tower?
X to use. He.
Yeah, he's up there.
There. It's kind of hard to see.
Is that him?
He's like right in the center.
Yeah, I do see him. He's actually standing there.
Yeah.
What's with the enemies being so massive?
I don't know. Perhaps Miyazaki feels like a small man in a large world. Perhaps Miyazaki is a big man and wants others to feel like a small man. Perhaps he is a small man and wants you to feel like a small man. The important thing is that Miyazaki intends things, and that's a really cool thing from a developer.
Yeah, maybe they just think big things are scary, and they're not wrong. Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite the...
So, something's happening with the sound. I don't know what happened there. The sound keeps cutting out. I'm not happy about it.
Oh, seriously? I thought that was just... Oh, I just thought that was how the sound was supposed to be.
No, the sound, like, got quiet for some reason. I don't know what happened there.
It's been getting quiet for her voice, too. The crazy witch ladies you've been fighting. Well, a little bit. You mentioned it earlier.
That's really unfortunate.
So, yeah, I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's conflicting sounds? Has that ever happened before?
No. Maybe I turned something off?
Yeah. Either way, maybe we'll check our settings before we resume.
I don't know.
I don't know what setting you could turn off to intermittently interrupt sound. I don't know if there are any for that.
It could be because I'm playing offline. Who fucking knows? Anyway, the best way to operate with that guy is to listen, because he fires those at like the exact same interval.
So you just gotta wait for when it's coming down and move.
Yeah, and then just dodge.
Whoa! Jesus, man.
These guys are so reminiscent of Bloodborne to me.
They remind me of the brick guys.
Yeah, actually, they're very probably modeled after them. They even get cooler later on.
I just like how every enemy feels like the final scene in a movie. You know, like the bad guy in a movie.
Yeah.
They all just have. I'm waiting for the sound. Sorry. There it is. I hear it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that sounds fine.
Oh yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it just sounded weird. So I just picked up a white branch. God, what?
That's different from an olive branch, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, how did he get that spear there?
Yeah, I was always under the impression that he couldn't hit me over here. Maybe it's because he just doesn't send them at me here, but they can still hit me.
That still doesn't make sense.
So
from that angle he's at,
this to become part of the environment.
Is there a reason you turned into a half person, half tree?
Because this is part of the environment. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't notice me anymore.
What other half human, half trees do you see?
Well, they're here somewhere.
They're around.
Yeah.
They just pop up.
So he's not, I don't think he's going to hit me.
No, he doesn't seem to notice you're here.
Yeah. No.
Oh, he knows exactly.
Oh.
Well, thank you for. Oh, he tried to kill you on the way down.
He's like, that's not enough.
Oh.
I'm gonna pin you to the wall.
Oh my God. What's his name? Do you know?
No.
Ah. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. Next time we will hopefully survive the onslaught of the giant roof spearman.
Giant roof spearman.